Good morning, Saturday Academy.
Good
morning, Miss Canela.
Thank you. Good morning. How's everybody today on this Saturday? Are we good? Okay. We have a birthday yesterday. We had Abigail's birthday. Today we have Adam's birthday. So Adam, happy birthday. And tomorrow is Leah's birthday. So happy birthday, guys. We have a lot of birthdays in the house this week. So let me tell you what's going to happen today. So today, guys, what we're going to be working on is dividing fractions one last time. Reason being is because yesterday you guys had an assessment. And based on the assessment, we needed help looking at the scores that we got. So what I did was I created work. I took the questions that were on your test today. If you haven't done it yet, I'm going to review question by question. You guys are going to help me. And if you have not completed it or scored a poor score, you can go back and you can retry it based on today's lesson. That's what we're going to be working on, dividing fractions. There's also some mixed review in there that I also threw in. So we will be going back and we will be reviewing some old topics that you are seeing on your interim assessment, which is going to be, please mute yourself, which is going to be on Thursday, November 5th. It's going to be everything that you have learned since September 8th up until next week. That's what today's goal is going to be like. Okay, we're reviewing dividing fractions. So, without further ado, I'm going to present to you a 2-minute video. When I was in the school back in March, when we went remote, I created a video on how you divide fractions. It's about 1 minute and 57 seconds. I need you to watch it, take notes. Okay, I gave a model. I gave Orlenis's model and I gave Leanna's model in the Google Classroom. I don't know if it was in this one or in the school one, but it's there. So here we go. Without further ado, here comes the video. So let me go to Saturday School. Here it is, Saturday School. Okay, everyone's, after this, you have to take notes. I suggest you watch this video carefully because your exit ticket comes from this video today. Hey, Scholars, today we're going to learn how to divide fractions with mixed numbers. Let's look at this example. We have 2 5/8 divided by 1/3. So what I need to do in order to solve this question is I need to use the keep, change, flip method. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write K for keep, C for change, and F for flip. I'm just going to rewrite the expression, which is 2 5/8 divided by 1/3. Now, on my next line here, I have a mixed number. I need to convert the mixed number into an improper fraction. So here's what I need to do. I'm going to use math. I'm going to multiply the 2 by the 8, and then I'm going to add the 5. So 2 times 8 plus 5. This is 16 plus 5 is 21, and I keep my denominator. Then I'm going to change the division to multiplication, and I'm going to do the inverse or the reciprocal by flipping it, which is 3/1. So now all I need to do is multiply my numerators. So 21 times 3 is 63. 8 times 1 is 8. Now I need to simplify this by dividing because this is an improper fraction and I need to figure out what it is as a mixed number. So I'm going to do 8 on the outside of the house divided by 8 goes into 63. It goes 7 times. 7 times 8, 56. This becomes 13. I regroup. Now I'm left with 7. 7 becomes the numerator. 8 becomes the denominator. So 7 and 7/8 is what this fraction is equal to, which if you had to figure out the maximum number, it would be 7 because this is not a whole, which is 8/8. Thank you. So as you guys can see, we just saw a video on how you divide fractions with mixed numbers, converting to improper, and then using the keep, change, flip method. So before I go any farther, I have three.
So welcome to my video on changing mixed numbers into improper fractions.
Whoa, who's that?
So here we have a mixed number of 2 and...
Oh, that was me. I'm sorry. Okay, I was like, wait. Okay, so before I go any farther, I need to know who Virginia's iPad is so I can give you credit. And I need Michelle and I need Kalani to please turn their cameras on.
Oh, I'm Natalie.
Who's this Virginia iPad so I can give you credit? Who are you?
Natalie.
Natalie, I need you to turn a face on. And Keelani, I need a face on. Okay, I'm going to go through today's work. Today's work is actually your test that you had yesterday for somebody that didn't do it because some people never completed it. I'm going to review question by question. The expectation is that you are taking notes, okay? You don't have to write down the question, but you have to write down the work. So Leanna and Orlenis's were as an example of the work. So whatever I write here, you need to write. I'm going to disable the chat right now because I need everyone to really pay attention. So let's get the show started. Here we go. All right, I don't know what is going on here. Let me just go to my Google. What's that classroom? Okay, Saturday school. Here it goes. You need to take notes because you'll be asked to hold it to the screen at the end of the meeting, and I need to see the notes. Oh, no, I don't want to launch the meeting. Oh, no, what am I doing? Hello, what is Miss Canella doing today? She's like got to wake up. All right. So we are going to be reviewing. So I'm going to ask for Daniela to read me page 1 with the learning target and the quick vocab, and then we're going to move right to the work. Number 1 is going to be done by Leanna. Number 2 will be done by Flavia. Number 3 will be done by Jamie. Remember your order. All right, Daniela, can you read learning target for us?
I can interpret and compute quotients of fractions by using visual fraction and models and equations to represent problems.
Keep going. Lesson notes.
Today, Spartans will be reviewing division with fractions and visuals. We will go over common core questions and practice our skill by using the arms.
Important vocabulary. Number 1, quotient. What's that, Daniela?
Quotient is an answer to a division problem. Multiplicative inverse is a number with the multiplicative inverse of another number. The two numbers is
Good, you can stop there. Christian, can you read number 3, reciprocal, please? Chris. Chris, number 3. Chris, reciprocal, what does it say? Isabella, help us out. Can you read 3, 4, and 5? I don't know why he's not answering. I'm not sure.
Improper fraction when the numbers is greater than the denominator. Mixed number when there's a whole number and a fraction.
And steps on dividing fractions. Juliana, steps on dividing fractions. Can you read those? Juliana? Steps on dividing fractions.
The step on dividing fraction, keep the first number fraction. 2, change the division sign to a multiplication sign. 3, do the reciprocal or of the right side. Flip. 4, multiplication, then multiply the numerator and simplify if needed.
All right, so looking here, just to recap, just on basic skill, we keep the first number, which is 3/4. We change the division into multiplication, and then we do this thing called the reciprocal, which means you flip the fraction. So 2/7 is 7/2, and then we multiply the numerators, which are 3 times 7, we get 21, and we multiply 4 times 2, which gives me 8. Okay, this is just another visual for you. When there's a whole number, to make it a fraction, you have to put the denominator over 1. So without further ado, number 1. Who's Leanna, you're going to read this question. This was on your assessment. These are your test questions from yesterday. Leanna, can you read it and tell me what to write, please?
Okay. So it says a recipe requires 3/4 cup of a cup of water. Marley has 1 1/2 cup of measuring cup. How much of the measuring cup is filled with water? So
What are we keeping? What are we changing? Talk to me.
okay. So We know we're gonna keep 1 and 1/2.
We're gonna keep
Wait.
1.5. Really?
Yeah, it is the same thing that we had last time. This is I already have the notes. It's 1 and 1/2 you have to keep.
I thought we keep the 3/4.
Mm-mm.
Because look, how much of the measuring cup is filled with water?
Oh, you changed it. That's why.
Yeah. So go ahead. You're
All
right.
right, so we're gonna keep 3/4, and then we're gonna change the division.
Go ahead. What happened? Where'd you go? Did you get kicked out with the internet? I don't know where she went. Yeah, we lost her. Angie, pick up here because Leanna's internet cut off. Angie?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, now you came back.
Better?
Okay, go ahead. So you said keep the 3/4, change the division to multiplication, and then do the reciprocal of 1 and 1/2. Oh, you're lagging.
And
All right, so I'm going to do exactly what you said.
yes.
We're
but
reviewing. Go ahead. What do we have to do now? Talk to me, young lady.
What's it called? We have to make the mixed number into an improper fraction,
Uh-huh. How do we do that?
and then
Method.
all right. So we're gonna multiply the whole times the denominator,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be 2,
Okay.
and then plus the numerator, which is going to be 3. So you have 3 and 3/2, but
Good.
you have to flip it. So it's
Okay.
going to be 2/3.
And then we change the division to what? To times, right? Right? All right, continue, lady.
Now you have to
Hmm?
you have to change it to a multiplication.
Okay, so now let's do the math. Let's multiply the
Okay, so
numerators, the tops. Go
3
ahead.
3 times 2, which is 6, and then 4 times 3 is 12.
Now, Leanna.
So you'll get answer would be, yeah. So it's gonna be 6/2. I mean 12.
Now, 6/12. Can we reduce that fraction, simplify it? Can we break
Yeah,
that fraction?
simplify now.
Yeah. By what? What's the greatest common
Please
number?
simplify.
Or, yeah, what's
So
the greatest common factor I can divide 6 and 12 by? What can I divide the numerator and denominator by? What's the greatest number?
3.
Okay, you think 3? Okay. There's another number, but we'll start with 3. Doesn't matter. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. Oops. And then 12 divided by 3 is 4. Now 2/4, can we make that smaller?
Divided by 2.
4.
Thank you. Right, Leanna? We could divide it by 2 again, or you could have just divided everything by 6 in one shot. Doesn't really matter as long as you're still gonna get 1/2, right? You still get 1/2, whether you do 3 or 2, and then do it again, it doesn't matter. So the answer would be that how much of the measuring cup is filled with water? 1/2 of the cup is filled with water. Does that make sense, guys? This should be copied down in your notes, in your notebook, because we're reviewing the test you had yesterday in math class, because we needed some help on it. That's why we're doing dividing fractions again, because we got mixed up. A lot of people were doing 1 and 1/2 divided by 3/4. So when they did it, they got an answer that wasn't there, and they didn't understand. So then they guessed on this question. Okay, I'm going to erase that now. Oh man, there's more people coming in. Oh, Nathan's back. All right, I'm going to erase this now. Actually, I'm not going to erase it because it's just you guys. All right, problem number 2. Remember who I assigned to number 2. I need you to come off mute and please read me the question with Jackson. Where's my number 2 reader? Where are you? Where'd you go? Anyone remember who they are? Daniela already went. Leanna went. Juliana went. Hey, you know what, Leah? Can you read number 2? Because my number 2 didn't come off. Can you read it for me?
Okay. Yank
Yankton has 2/3 yards of fabric to make small flags. Each flag requires 1/6 yard of fabric. How many flags can Yankton make?
Okay,
We keep 2/3.
good. We keep 2/3. Talk to me. Next question. Can you read it and answer for me?
What does the division sign change to? It changes to multiplication,
Good.
and we reciprocal 1/6, so it would turn into 6/1.
Okay, let me just catch you up. So she says 2/3. Let me just write what you said. Divided by 1/6. Okay, I'm just going to catch up to you. Okay, guys, you don't have to write down the question. You just have to write down the work. I would put number 2 and write this down, like a grid on your paper. So Leah says 2/3 times, you said what? The reciprocal was 6/1, right, Leah? Okay, now I'm with you. Now help me finish it.
So that would equal 12, and then that would equal 3. So it would be 12/3.
We can have 12/3 flags, or we have to simplify that
We have to simplify it.
by doing what operation?
Division, sorry.
Good. So 3 times what gives me 12, young lady?
3, sorry, 4.
4. So this represents 4. How many flags can she make?
4.
4
I mean-
flags, guys. These were the questions that you had on your test yesterday. 4 flags. Everyone see how we got that? Okay. Anyone have any questions? Now is the time to ask me if you have any questions, or if you'd be like, hey, Miss Canella, I have no idea what you're doing. Can you slow down? Can you tell me again what you did?
Can I finish the notes?
Okay. All you have to write down is what's in the keep in the grid. You don't have to write down the top stuff. Just this part to have. Okay? So I'm going to change it in 10, 9, 8. If you already copied this down, put number 3 and make the grid on your paper. 7, 6, 5, 4. Remember, you're responsible for showing me the notes at the end of the class. You have to hold them up to the screen. They better be copied down, please. It's for your benefit, folks. 3, 2. Okay, now I'm going to erase it. We're going to move on. Okay, number 3. I'm not sure if you remember who you are, but if you don't, I have someone else in mind to read the question. Guided practice problem number 3. So Coney, it has your name in it. Oh, it was Jamie? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jamie.
So Coney says that that 3/2 divided by 1/4 equals 3/6. Do you agree or disagree with Coney? Justify that reasoning. Justify your reasoning.
Okay, so what do we have to do, Jamie?
We have to find what 3/2 divided by 1/4 equals 2.
Okay, first we got to figure out the answer, and then we can make a decision, right? So help me out, Jamie. We have
Okay,
3.
so we have to keep 3/2, keep the division sign, and 1/4.
Okay, yeah, we know that part. Take me over to the next part. What do we do now?
We rewrite it.
Uh-oh. Okay, keep going. So 3/2, what happens now?
Then on the change section, we change the division sign to multiplication, and then we have to flip that.
Okay. Flip it to what? The reciprocal would be what?
4/1.
Okay. So now when we do that, we're going to perform what operation now?
Multiplication.
Good,
And
help me out.
multiply it.
Mm-hmm.
So for the numerators, it would be 12.
Uh-huh.
And then for the denominator, it would be 2.
Okay, so Jamie, oops. 12/2. Can I simplify 12 over 2?
Yeah.
So what?
To 6 wholes.
So 6 wholes, right? So we just figured out that if you divide 3/2 divided by 1/4, Jamie said you get 6. They said 3/8. So our answer is 6. Do you agree or disagree, Jamie?
I would disagree with some zucchini,
So Coney,
zucchini.
can you read what's there?
I disagree with zucchini because 3 over 2 divided by 1 over 4 is not equal to 3/8. When we use KCF, we find out that the solution is 12 over 2, which is equal to 6.
And does what you just read match the work you just did?
Mhm.
Yeah, does everyone see that? So the answer is you disagree because
Zucchini.
his solution is incorrect, guys. Okay? I hope everyone is writing this down. You should be writing this, Mr. Melendez. I don't see anything written down. I see you looking at a screen. Same with you, Stephen. You need to write this. Those of you that are writing are on task. Thank you. Christian, I hope you're writing this down, kiddo. Because you're going to have to show me at the end. You're going to hold your notebook up to the screen and I'm going to check it. I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds. 10. This is a short one. 9. Just all you have to do is write down the work and put disagree. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. You don't even have to circle that you disagree. You can just write the work down. 2. David, we're good? Yeah? Okay, guys, I'm gonna scroll up. Okay. All right, number 4, Joel, can you please read? Actually, hold on, I changed my mind. I want Christian to read it because that's his name. Joel, you'll do the next one. Oh wait, his mic doesn't work. So go ahead, Joel. Can you read number 4?
Christian is growing vegetables and planters. He has 4 bags of soil and uses 2/3 of a bag of soil to fill each planter. How many planters can he fill? Use KCF.
So help me out. What am I doing here, Joel?
We're gonna keep
Look at the question. It pretty much tells you what the first number was.
4.
Keep going. 4 divided by what? What am I gonna flip?
2/3.
You're beautiful. Okay. Again, these numbers came right here. There are 4 bags, and you're using 2/3 of the soil in each of the bags. That's why you do 4 divided by 2/3. Again, these were your test questions from yesterday. So those of you that didn't do your test, here you go. All right, Joel, talk to me. What happens to the 4? How do I make it a fraction?
You put it over 1.
Yeah, so 4 over 1. Talk to me about the division sign.
Becomes a multiplication sign.
Talk to me about the reciprocal of 2/3. What do I do with
3/2.
Good. Okay, now what do we do, Joel?
Multiply them.
Okay, so what am I multiplying? I forgot. Help me out.
4 over 1. 4 wholes times 3/2.
Okay, so 4 times 3.
It's 12, and 1 times 2 is 2.
So 12 divided by 2 is?
12 divided by 2. Oh, 6.
So 6 planters. Right, 6 planters, which means what answer we should have picked on our test yesterday?
B.
Okay, so if you didn't do it, now the correct answer should have been B as in boy. Christian will fill 6 planters. This was yesterday's test. So those that are taking good notes that didn't do it can go back and earn 100. Those that did it, we're reviewing what you got wrong. Questions, comments, concerns? Okay, you can't hear me. Okay, I'm sorry. I guess join and come back. And you see your mute button is not working. We'll figure that out, Chris. Okay, guys, I'm going to move on to the next one. Number 5, Mariama, can you read me this problem? Number 5, Mariama. Mariama, I thought you were in here. Unless I'm just like mistakenly, like just randomly picking people's names. Okay, Nia, help us out. I see your hand up.
It takes Emily 9 minutes to bicycle 3/10 of the way to school. How many minutes does it take Emily to bicycle all the way to school?
What do we do?
We're gonna keep the 9 minutes.
Okay.
We're gonna change the division to multiplication.
Okay.
We're gonna change 3/10 to 10 over 3.
Okay, let me just catch up. Let me pick another color here. Let me do red. So 9 times. Okay, but there's one other step you got to do with the 9.
9 over 1.
Good. Okay, help me out.
9 times 10 is 90.
Good.
And 3 times 1 is 3.
So 90 over 3. Does that make it's going to take her 90 over 3 minutes to bicycle to school? Does that make sense?
No, so we're going to have to divide 90 divided by 3.
Okay, which is how much?
Which is 30.
30. So this 30 represents how many minutes?
This 30 represents how much time it's going to take Emily to get to school.
Yep. So it's going to take Emily 30 minutes to get to school.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone see that? See? How long will it take Emily to bicycle all the way to school? It's going to take her how many minutes? It will take her 30 minutes to get there. Everyone with me? We're just reviewing your tests. We're going to do some spiral. We're going to review back to some other stuff because you have an IA coming up. Anyone have any questions? Thumbs up if you're with me. I need to see. There's like 40 something of you on. I need a thumbs up if you're with me. So Joelle, I'm not sure. Nia, got to go to the next one. And Dwight, I don't know if you're with me. Daniel, I don't see if you're with me. Same with David, Leanna. Tori, I don't know if you guys are with me. David, you with me? He's writing. Okay, so far, Branson, I don't see Anaya. Are you with me? Adam, birthday boy, you with us? Adam, you with us? Thumbs up if you're with us.
I couldn't hear you.
Okay. Isabella, I don't know if you're with me. Christian, I don't see a thumb. Daniela, okay, let me go to the next one. Okay, looking good here. Natalie, I'm not sure if you're with us. I don't see a thumb up, nor you, Andrew. Angie, I don't see a thumb up. Okay. Melendez, I need to see you writing, Melendez. Thank you. Okay, and I think that's it. So Coney, I'm not sure if your thumb is up, down, what? Yankel, comprende or no comprende, señor? See or no? Okay. Why are your cameras off? Kayla, Maria, and Michelle. I'm not sure why your cameras are off. And if you don't turn your camera on, it'll tell me why they can't go on. -5 on Kickboard.
My camera doesn't work.
Okay, so then type that in the chat. All right, number 6. Stephen Kamas. Can you read me number 6, Stephen Kamas? Mr. Kamas, can you read this? Lea la pregunta, la problema, por favor. Louder, put your volume louder, sir. Now try.
Anaya has planted seeds in 3/5 of a garden. She used 1/2 pounds of seeds. How many pounds will she use for the entire garden?
Help us out. What do we do?
So in the keep, you put 3/5. In the change, you put the division sign, and in the flip, you have to put 1/2.
Good. Continue. What do I write on the second box, sir?
The second box, in the keep, you write 3/5 again, and the change, you have to put the multiplication sign. In the flip, you have to put 2, 1.
Okay. Help me out. Now what? Almost there. 2 more steps.
So now you have to do 3 times 2, which is 6, and 5 times 1, which is 5.
Okay, 6 over 5. Are we done?
No.
That's called an improper fraction, right?
Mhm.
That means that the numerator is greater than the denominator. So I have to convert this into what kind of fraction, Stephen?
Mixed number.
Good, how do we do that?
Now 5 goes into 6 one time.
Yep.
So then, which is 5. So you have to do 6. Subtraction by 5 is 1. And you have to put the 1 up.
Mm-hmm.
And then put the 5 in the bottom.
So how many pounds of, what is it? How many pounds of seeds does she need for the garden?
1 1/5.
1 pounds. LBS is pounds. I know that in science you guys are learning the metric system. So there are 16 ounces in a pound. So we have 1 pound, which is 16 ounces, and then 1/5 of 16, which is 6 over 5, which is 1 1/5 pounds of seeds. Anyone have any questions so far? Nia, you have your hand up. Do you have a question? Okay, Michelle, thanks for letting me know. Thanks, Adam. Okay. Who else is coming in here? Noel is late. Noel. De La Rosa.
I'm confused.
Okay, wait, someone's confused. Who's confused? Talk to me. Who's confused? Who is that?
Jamie.
Who?
Jamie, because on the flip part, it's like two. It says 2 over 1, which means 2 wholes.
Right.
And then you would change it into 6 over 5.
Right. So 6 over 5, Jamie. So what you have to do is when you do the reciprocal of 1/2, right? You're going to flip that to 2 over 1, which is the same as 2, what you said. But because we're dealing with fractions, we want to have a denominator. It makes it easier for you to multiply your top numbers by your bottom, Jamie. Right? So then 3 times 2 is 6, and 5 times 1 is 5. You're right, 6 over 5. But you can't buy 6 over 5 pounds of seeds, can you, Jamie?
Oh.
So this is an improper fraction, so I have to make it a mixed number by dividing to become a mixed number. So if I was to go to like Home Depot, for example, that's where you can go buy stuff for your garden and for your homes or whatever. You're not going to say, hey, yo, I need 6/5 pounds of seeds. They're going to look at you and be like, what are you talking about? You would actually have to buy 2 bags, right? You would have to buy 2 pounds of the seeds in order to have 1/5 be used of that second bag. Does that make sense? So like, look, I'm going to show you a visual. So like here is 1 and here is 2, right? So technically what this is saying, if I was to divide this into fifths, oh, maybe that wouldn't be the best part. Well, I'm going to try. 1, 2, 3, 4, right, Jamie? Look, 5. So, right, this is 1 whole bag. I'm buying this whole bag to show me 1. And this represents 1/5, which is in the second bag of seeds, Jamie. Did that help you?
You made 6, not fifths. That's 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're right. So this would be, thank you. This would actually represent, I need 1 bag because shows me 1 whole, but to get the 1/5, I have to buy a second bag. Does that make sense, Jamie? Jamie? I hope that helped you out.
It does.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure you're with us, all right? We're really good on time, guys. So I want to go over some other review questions that are in here. Okay? Remember, you guys should be writing this stuff down. All right, we're going to review back to some spiraling back on GCF. Noel, good morning. Noel, can you read me this problem, extension problem 1? Can you read this for me?
On Saturday, a minor league basketball team gave away basketball cards to each person entering the stadium. One group received 28 basketball cards. A second group received 68 basketball cards.
That says
Each
baseball.
person entering
Go ahead, Noel.
Entering the stadium received the same number of cards. What is the greatest possible number of baseball's cards that each person could have received?
I know that was a lot. When you see the word greatest, Noel, are we finding GCF or LCM?
GCF.
Good, so we're gonna circle GCF. Everyone should be writing these notes down if you came in a little late. We're finding the GCF of what two numbers, Noel? What are the two numbers in this question?
28 and 68.
Good, 28 and 68, guys. Oof, that's awful, that line. 28 and 68. Okay, so I'm gonna make a 2-column chart. And how do we find the GCF, Noel? Do we list the factors or do you do multiples?
We list the factors.
Good. So let's start with 28. We have 1 times 28. How about 2? 2 and what? Noel, 2 times what is 28?
2 times 14.
Mm-hmm. What about 4? 4 and what?
4 times 7.
Good. Okay, let's do 68. 1 times 68. What's half of 68? 2 times what is 68? Oof, this is horrible.
34.
Okay, whoa, you're good. That was good. 2 times 34. Does 3 go in evenly into 68? So
No.
68, it comes with the remainder. How about 4? 68
Yes.
divided by 4? Yep. So 4 times what, Noah?
4 times
17, right?
yeah.
What else? Is 5 a factor? Does 5 go in evenly?
No.
Does 6 go in evenly?
Yes.
It does?
No.
68 divided by 6 actually gives me a mixed number. What about 8? What about 9?
No.
10,
No.
11, 12, 13, 14.
6.
What? Someone was going to say something. Somebody was going to say something. So do we get all the factors, Noel? Somebody talk to me. Did we get all the factors? Somebody type in the chat if we got all the factors of 68. I'm going to look for some responses, guys, because this is kind of boring. It's all me. Wake up. 9:30, 9:40 on a Saturday. Let's get this day started right. Everyone's saying yes. Okay, so now, Noel, what numbers are in common between 28 and 68? What should we circle that's common first? Let's start there. Do they share a 1, Noel?
Yes.
What other numbers do they have in common? 2?
2
What else?
and 4.
Okay, so now we ask ourselves, what is the greatest possible number of baseball cards each person should receive? What is the answer?
68.
So
I
the
mean 4,
what is
right?
4? So
Yeah.
4 cards for each person, right? I want you guys to understand that Noel knew exactly what to do. GCF, you list the factors, guys. GCF, you list the factors. I say this because on November 5th, you're going to see something like this. Number 2, Kilani Roman, can you read this? We're doing LCM now.
Yolene wants to make egg biscuits to sell at a fundraiser. Eggs come in packs of 6 and biscuits come in packs of 12. What is the least number of packs of eggs, biscuits Yolene can buy to have an equal number of each?
So I think you can handle this. Are we doing LCM or GCF?
LCM.
How do you know that? What's the key word in the problem?
Least number.
Everyone see that? Okay. What are we finding the LCM of? What numbers?
Like, don't you have to skip count?
Yep, we're going to skip counts. Remember, LCM, we're going to skip counts. So help me out. 6.
12.
Oof, what is going on with my mouse here? Sorry, 6, 12. What? What's next? 18?
Yeah.
Keep going.
34.
Okay, let's do 4 more. 30.
30, 36.
And 42.
42.
So you're going to give me the 8 multiples of 12. 12, that's 1. Keep going.
12, 24, 46.
30.
36.
Okay, good.
48.
Good. Keep going.
50.
60.
No, 60. And then 72. 84.
90.
96.
All right, so I'm going to write skip count. I would write this down in your notes. This is a review. Skip count, guys. Oops. This is really hard this morning with the mouse. Skip count. Now, Keelani, we need to figure out what numbers do they share in common. So looking at 6 and looking at 12, we have to start there. Any numbers that they have in common? I see a number.
12.
Right? Oops. 12 and what?
24.
Okay, so 12, I see. Right? They share 12. Oops. And they share a 24. So my question to you now is,
at 36.
At 36.
okay, thank you. So my question to you is, what is the least common multiple of 6 and 12?
12.
Okay, so we're going to start there. We're going to write LCM is 12. But now, if the LCM is 12 and eggs come 6 in a pack, how many packs of eggs do I need?
2.
Okay, so you need 2 packs of eggs, which means if the LCM is 12 and there are 12 biscuits, how many packs of biscuits do I need?
1.
Everyone see that? You guys remember this? You guys remember this? So the least number of packs of eggs and biscuits that Yearling can buy to have an equal number is, we're going to write 12, and she needs 2 packs. Oops. So it's going to be 12. She needs 12, right? And we're going to write 2 packs of eggs and 1 pack of biscuits. I still don't understand why cameras are off. It really boggles my mind right now. It's okay. I write it down on Kickboard. It's fine, because you know the deal. You didn't tell me. You don't just turn off the cameras. So there's like 4 people that have cameras off. So they'll be getting -5 on Kickboard. Very easy. Thank you for those that have been attentive. Those of you that have been focused, writing down. I see those pencils moving. That's what I like to see on a Saturday morning. Adam, I hope you're writing this down, birthday boy. Can I erase it, guys? Somebody talk to me.
Not yet, not yet.
I need the camera on, please, love. All right. We're good?
I'm done.
All right. So the exit ticket that I'm going to disclose now is going to be 4 problems. It's on that video on dividing fractions I showed. Literally, they're right from the video. It's a 2-minute video. But before we do that, I need everyone to hold their notebook up to the screen. So I'm going to show you my notes. I want everyone to hold their notes up to the screen like so.
Oh, can I type in something that comes?
Okay. So you could type it in the chat privately to me. I need everyone that took notes to hold it up. So I don't want people to send me private chat messages right now. I want you to do what I'm asking is I want to see who took notes in this class today. So Heaven, no notes?
You did.
Anaya, where's your notes? Chris, where's your notebook? Hold them all up. Leanna? Okay, well, this kid is very late. It's 9:45, 45. Class started 45 minutes ago. Natalie, I need to see your notebook. Daniel, where's your notes? Hold your notes up if you took notes. But I got a lot to look at. Looks like some people are not getting credit because they don't have their notes to the screen. Nia, notes? Dwight, notes? Maria, notes? Hold them up.
My camera is not working.
Okay, well then you're gonna have to text me a picture of your notes in order to get your credit.
Okay.
Wait, let me see, Noelle. I
My
think you
notes
put
are on
something
two
in your
different
notebook.
pages.
Huh?
My notes are on 2 different pages.
That's okay. Just hold them up. Hold up the first page and hold up the second. Thank you, Lorena. Hold on.
This one's the second page, and this one's the
Okay.
first page.
Thank you, Daniela. All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to release you the exit ticket. Now, if you did not complete yesterday's math test, you need to go do it. We just went over every single answer for those that did not do it. It is due today at 11:59 p.m. It should take you less than 3 minutes to hit the answers. There shouldn't be any reason why you shouldn't get 100 if you didn't do it yesterday. And now, if you got like 35 out of 40, a lot of people got that, got a lot of 40 out of 40s, got some 30s out of 40s. Hopefully you learn from your mistakes. Thumbs up if this lesson was very helpful reviewing the test today for you. Thumbs up if this was very helpful for you. I don't see all thumbs up. Christian, I need a thumb. Or I make that call. Thumbs up. Leah, I'm not sure. Anaya. Liana, I'm not sure what's going on. So Coney, you can give me a virtual thumbs up. Chris, I don't know what's going on. Natalie, let's see. Okay, looks pretty good here. Let's check. All right, thank you for that. All right, so now you're gonna go do the exit ticket. And once it's done, you're free to go. It should have been released at 9:45. It should have been in your stream. I'm gonna make sure that the responses are turned on. And you may begin. Your exit ticket now is up. I'll be waiting for some responses. You get a one-time shot. 4 problems, go. Just to clarify, guys, this class starts at 9 o'clock. You need to be here on time, please. You're working on the 4 problems on the exit ticket. I'll show you where it is. That way that there's no clarification, no confusion, and I will clarify where everything is located. It's in the Saturday school folder. Under your classwork, it's the exit ticket. You're gonna open it up. You're gonna watch the 2-minute video. Question 1 is from the video. Question 2 is from the video. And question 3 and 4 you gotta do. On question 4, you're giving me the fraction. So on question 4, I just want you to write the fraction. So like I gave an example. If it asks you for 1/3 divided by 3, you write 1/9. So it's asking you what is 1/2 divided by 3. Write the answer in the line. To get the fraction, if it was like, this isn't the answer though. If it was 2/5, you put 2/5. Whatever the answer may be. If it's a fraction, 1/3, okay?
I
Like
don't
that.
have the Saturday class Google Classroom.
Who's that? Who doesn't have Saturday school?
Sorry.
Who?
Tori.
Tamari?
Tori.
Tori? Oh, Tori, I thought I added you last week though. No? Tori,
Miss Canella,
wait a
Miss
minute.
Canella, I don't have it either.
Who's me?
Andrew.
Okay, Tori, Andrew, C?
Yeah.
All right, I'm adding you guys now. Go. Anybody else? Once you're done, let me know. All right, so that's what you're working on, okay? You're gonna work on the exit ticket, view assignment. This is what you guys have to do. Watch the video, answer the 2 questions from the video. This is pretty straightforward. And same with, okay, everyone has it now, correct?
Oh, I cannot do it.
Problem with the exit ticket.
What?
In the
I
last
can't
one,
do
they
it.
put the fraction. It says must be a number when they put the slash.
All right, hold on, give me a second. Let me go back and see what's going on there. Hold on. Hold on, Daniela. So we're having a problem on the last question. Okay,